right, let's do it. Let's warm up. Let's do some jacks. Woo, Friday jacks. Why not? Friday jacks. Speaking of jacks, flapjacks, there'd be a good post-workout meal. Get some good carbs in after the heavy workout, because we do have a heavy-duty workout today. We're going to do surfer squats. Those are always a heavy-duty thing. So, nice big arm swings, and let me fix my camera. I think it got wacky. There you go. Sorry, hope I'm not making anybody seasick. All right. All right. Yeah, getting loose. Ooh, Jane busted into some L's. I'm going to get into some of that action there. All right, what else are we doing today? We're going to do some rows. We're going to do some chest presses with the bands. Do some core work on the floor. All that fun stuff. Ooh, I just saw that it's 5/13. Happy Friday the 13th. As we get into this thing, we may visit some of those themes along the way, but no breaking of mirrors today. All right, let's just come in right here. Let's do some bum kickers. Make a big W for wow, it's workout time already. Squeeze between your shoulder blades and get those pecs stretched out. There we go. All right, ramp it up on Friday. Here we go. Getting loose. All right, let's do a few more right there. Keep it going. And then let's take it down. Feet 1.5 shoulder widths apart. And let's do an easy twist. Hinge your hips back. And let's get that nice twist in side to side. Working that inner thigh and a little bit of mobility for the spine. Moving back and forth. Nice and easy. And we'll do a few more here. All right, and 2 more. And then head over to your right foot. Just ease it over. Ooh, feel a nice stretch. Move yourself around so you can feel a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Easy stretch. Just getting warm, just getting loose. And let's take it over to the other side. Same thing, just take it on over. Easy stretch. Feeling it. All right, and then let's ease on up. And let's do a little bit of Frankenstein walking. Why not? Nice and easy twist. More twisting for the spine. Keep the core pulled in tight as you kick, so we don't really sink down. We're just kicking out as far as we're comfortable. Keeping the core active as you kick. Protect your low back. Getting a nice stretch in those hamstrings. All right, let's do a couple more, and then let's just step it back into a reverse lunge. Hands straight up. Plant that rear foot. Let's get a nice stretch in your calf. And then reach a little higher. See if you can reach just a wee bit higher just for fun. All right, and then let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Plant that rear foot. Dig your heel in. Reach it up. And you may find you can reach just a little higher now. Just a wee bit more. Because it's Friday. We got to reach for the weekend. All right, and let's come forward again. We're going to go back into a lunge. Ease it down. We're going to stretch that hip flexor a little bit. Hands up and a big Y for yes. Friday. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. There we go. Ease it down. All right, and then just stand up nice and strong. We'll go back on the other leg. Come on back. And ease it down. Feel a nice stretch. Again, don't force it. Just ease into it. Ease into this Friday. All right, and let's come on up, and we're just going to stretch those hamstrings a little bit more. Let's ease it down. Come on down. And then hands out to the side, thumbs up at the ceiling. There we go. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. And then flex those hamstrings and glutes. Pull yourself right back up. Palms up at the ceiling. Step it back. And let's just twist. Draw your core in. Twist around. So you're facing sideways, hopefully. And then let's come forward. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Palms up. Step it back. Draw your core in and easy twist. Ease it around as far as it's comfy. Alrighty, and then let's come on up. Grab onto one of your feet. We'll do a gentle pull and get a nice stretch in those quads. Easy stretch. All right, let's do the same thing on the other foot. Gentle pull. All right, then come right back here to the center for just a moment. And let's just work those hips a little bit. Getting ready to move up and out. The pre-balance work before we get to the balance work. All right. Nice, easy movement. And let's do a couple more. Yeah, let's do one more. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Just take it up and out. Here we go. Nice. Protect that little grape you've got in your shoe. Bring it up and out. And let's do a couple more. And one more. And then we're going to get ready to drop down onto the floor, actually, just to get into our core work. So get a drink of water and let's get ready to do that. And we're going to start on the floor and finish on our feet with a band walkout. But while we're on the floor, we're going to need a band to hold on to do a little bit of our sunbathing bug in honor of the warm sunshine that's coming down on top of us now. Let's see. Yep, that'll work. All right. But we are going to start on all fours on the floor. Once you get on down, y'all, with a nice stretch for the spine. In honor of it being Friday the 13th, we're going to be doing a black cat pose. Yes. Yes. In honor of the black cats. Let's just do that. So get everything all lined up here, hands lined up with your legs. Get your hands underneath your shoulders. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to exhale and you're going to round your spine. Let your head just drop so it's just relaxed and hanging down. And then ease back down to this flat position again to our tabletop. All right, and then we're going to go right back into it again. Exhale. Bring your spine up. There we go. Draw that core in. Let your head just hang and relax. Oh, it feels good stretching like a kitty. Then come on down again. Ease down, and let's go one more time. And then exhale. Bring it on up. Get that spine elongated. Let your head just drop down and relax. And down. And let's do one more time. Exhale. Round your spine. Drawing that belly button in toward your spine. Letting your head relax. And then come right back down to this tabletop position. All right, then we're just going to roll over and get right onto our backs for a sunbathing bug. Because we love a sunbathing bug. Coming on down, holding on to our bands for a little added resistance. We're going to hold our bands up overhead. This is going to get the core activated already. Help get things fired up. And while we do that, we're going to have our legs up. We're going to alternate extending one leg and then the other. So as we do this, we want to jump in that cold water, draw your core in. So you press your low back into the floor, and then we're going to alternate feet, extending one after the other. Doing our sunbathing bug. Oh, there we go. So, and we hope sunbathing bug has on the proper SPF. Here we go. Nice extension. Keeping that low back pressed into the floor. Yeah. Nice and steady. Nice and slow. Keep the core drawn in the whole time. That's the tricky thing here. So always drawing in toward your spine, drawing that belly button in as we inhale and exhale. Going to do a few more here. We have about 15 more seconds as we work it here. Keep on cranking them out. Extend. All right, and here we go. Last one. And we'll stop right there. And we're going to come up, and we're going to go into a band walkout. So come on up, and we'll get ready to do some band walkouts. There we go. Grab this band over here. Why not? All right, band walkout. So feet pointed straight ahead, and feet about shoulder width apart as we go. Hands straight out in this nice, strong isometric hold. I better get in a little bit closer. And then let's do it. We're going to walk it out as far as you can go. Really give so we give that core a challenge to keep from twisting, and then we'll just walk it back. And then once you feel like you've lost your tension, just come right back out again. Walking it back, walking it out as far as you can go. Give yourself as much tension as you can handle, then walk it back. And really challenge yourself so you can really feel the band as you get way out here. Feel that band's trying to pull you back, and you feel the side that engage here, the obliques, especially on the side that the band's attached to. That's where we're going to feel this. And one more time out. Yeah, take it out. All right, and back. And then we're going to switch sides. All right. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself all set up, everything lined up, and we just walk it out, keeping the core drawn in. Then walk it back. Once you run out of real estate, walk it out as far as you can. Hold it for just a second, and then we just ease it back again. Bring it back in, and just back and forth. So as we get out farther away, we really get that challenge. Have to really keep the core tight, keep those muscles engaged to keep from twisting. So using our core to protect the spine from twisting when we don't want it to twist, which is a biggie. Let's take it out one more time. And yeah, and back again. And just to even ourselves out, now let's do a band twist. So now let's use the core to actually twist the spine. So sometimes we want to twist the spine, so let's let it happen here. So exhale off to the side, inhale back to center, exhale off the other side. Good. I like to mix these up. Sometimes it's fun to do just the walk out and then just the twist. Sometimes we walk out, do the twist. All sorts of variations you can do. It's just good to do, work our core top to bottom, front to back, and side to side. Get that twisty twist business in there. All right, that's technical. Hope I didn't lose anybody with the twisty twist. Highly technical term. That's what we're doing right now. Twist it off to the side, exhale out, inhale back to center, exhale off to the other side. Just always thinking about the ice cold water and drawing that core in as you twist. Bring it back to center. Got about 8 more seconds. I think we could go one more time, left to right. Yeah, for sure. All right, and let's get ready to do some balance. Yeah, we're going to need light dumbbells, light reading, whatever you got on hand to do our balance work today. And, of course, our yoga mat rolled up. Let me see what we got here real quick. Starting off, we just need the one dumbbell. Yeah, we'll just use one dumbbell for starters. We're just going to do a little shoulder therapy, just kick things off as we work our balance, kind of work on 2 things at once. All right, so grab yourself just a nice lightweight dumbbell. Don't need anything heavy duty for this. Just strictly therapy. All right, let's get our knee lined up with your second and third toe. And we're just going to come right up onto your right leg. Have your left hand there to your right hip, and then just bring it up and out. And ease it all the way back down. Nice. So just protecting that little grape you've got in your shoe. There we go. Keep that little bend in the knee. And open it up and close it up. Nice. And then we're going to switch sides, actually. Yeah, already time. Yeah, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So knee lined up with second and third toe. Draw that core in nice and tight. Let's come on up, other side, and we'll just bring it up and out. And ease it back in. Nice. Easy peasy, no big deal. All right, getting those shoulders warm as we work our balance. And for the next one, we're actually going to switch to 2 dumbbells, just to let you know. Or two novellas, whatever you got on hand. All right, and let's switch. Yeah, let's grab those light ones. Some light reading. Possibly a Star Trek novel, something like that. Arms straight out, coming back to the right leg. And let's do right leg coming, right hand coming down. We're going to do a little bit of a windmill down and then press back up nice and tall. And let's repeat that one. Let's come down again, same side. Coming down, ease it down, drive it back up. If you really feel those hamstrings working and those quads, let's do the same thing on the other side when we do this windmill. Woo, which is what we're going to be feeling when we do our surfer squats here in a little bit. So this is a nice warm-up for that. One more. Oh, my goodness. Heavy duty, aren't they? Let's do the same thing on the other side. Get your foot lined up again with your knee. All right. Get that core turned on. There we go. Get it active. And let's do it. Coming down with that left hand. Ease it down. Drive it up nice and strong all the way up. Awesome. Let's come down again. Ease it down. Press it back up. Awesome. Now let's go with the other side. Coming down. Press back up nice and strong. Woo! Protect that little grape you've got in your shoe. Let's come down. Yeah, we got time to do one more. Perfect timing. Drive it up. All right. And quick rest. All right. Next, we're going to do a Romanian deadlift. And hopefully I got this. Yeah, let's just use, let's switch to just one dumbbell actually for this one. We don't need two. No big deal. One dumbbell for this next dealie here. So, getting that knee lined up again, and we're just going to go into a straight leg deadlift. Nothing fancy on this one today. All easy peasy. Coming right down the leg, and then flex that hamstring. Bring yourself all the way up nice and tall. Awesome. Let's come down again. Ease it down. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstring, and then flex that glute. Get all the way back up to neutral. Awesome. Yes. Let's go again. Coming down. And drive it up. All right, just when you thought we were just going to do that, we're going to switch it up. Let's come down again and bring it up. All right, and weight all the way up. Bring your leg up. All right, and we're going to externally rotate. Whoa, and then bring it back in. Nice, and bring it down. Woo, yes. Nicely done. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. That worked out beautifully. Let's do the same deal. Same way. Yeah. All right, knee lined up again, second and third toe. Core turned on. And let's do it. Coming down on the other side. Keeping that weight in nice and close to your body. And then flex the hamstring and glute. Pull yourself up. It's just a good habit to be in, even if you have something light. Always being in the habit of when you lift something like this. Very safe way to do lifting. As long as we remember to keep the weight in close, get that little bend in the knee, and use the hamstrings and the glutes, those great big leg muscles, to pull you up. Obviously, your back's going to contribute, especially when the load gets heavier and heavier. But those want to be the main muscles driving this lift. So just always being in that habit. Let's do one more. We're going to come up, and you know what we're going to do. We're going to press it up, and we're going to externally rotate. Open yourself up. Bring it back around the center. Woo, yeah, nailed it. Nicely done. All right, let's grab a sip of water and get ready to work it out here. And I put these exercises in kind of backward, but that'll work. That's work. We just give our legs, that's why I did that, to give our legs a bit of a rest. We're going to start kind of reverse. Usually we do legs first. Today we're going to do upper body first. So we're going to do some 5 band chest presses with a heavy band, and we'll do 10 medicine ball passes into the floor, followed by 5 dumbbell rows and 10 speed rows. What's up next? Then we're going to do 5 surfer squats and 10 explosive power step-ups. So, get this out of the way. Anytime you need a drink, grab a drink. All right, so getting yourself set up there. Make sure I got bands here. I do. And as we go along here, if you need a little bit more weight, need less weight, just keep adjusting as you go. No big deal. All right. I think it looks like we're ready to do this thing. So let's get set up to do those 5 band chest presses. Let's get ourselves in position. Grab your bands. All right. I like to get in a bit of a split stance myself, so we're a little bit stronger stance. All right. Shoulders down and back. All right, let's brace and then press and release. And then brace, drive it out and release. Good. Brace and press. Brace, press, really explode it out there. Brace and press. Awesome. And then we're going to switch to our medicine balls. Grab your medicine ball. And then 10 times exploding into the floor. See if you can throw it just right through the floor. Nice. All right, and then we're going to move. Awesome. Then we're going to move right into a dumbbell row. So we're going to grab some dumbbells. Grab your heavy dumbbells. Get yourself set. So, nice strong stance. Going to hinge your hips. And keep those hamstrings active, keep the glutes flexed. And let's do we brace and we row and release. Brace and row. Brace, row. Brace, row. Brace, row. All right, and then grab those lightweight bands and 10 times, 10 quick speedos. Nice strong stance, shoulders down and back, and just cranking them out as fast as you can. Oh, yes. We're going to be able to start a lawnmower like nobody's business. All right, getting ready to switch gears. Surfer squats, 5 surfer squats, and then 10 explosive power step-ups. So have your step handy for that, and we'll get ready for those surfer squats. So surfer squats, however you like to do them. I like to do it with a band myself, but if you want to use dumbbells, that is okay too. However you want to do it. All right, with that surfer squat, we have that little bit of a kickstand. So we're going to really feel this in the quads and the hammies. They're really going to hit the hamstrings hard today. So we get down into this position here, keep the chest up. We're going to drive up and then come right back down again. So get on down. We're going to brace, explode up and down. Awesome. Explode right to the heel and the ball of the foot. Drive it up, release, and then brace and explode. And then brace, explode. Awesome. And then 10 times with that explosive driving up off the step. Or if you're not feeling you don't want to get in the air, no problem. Just come up, just step it up 10 times, crank it out as fast as you can. Yes. And make sure we get that coming all the way up, full extension every time. And we're going to switch and do the same thing on the other side. 5 surfer squats on the other side. Get yourself in position. Grab on nice and strong. Brace and explode up and down. Good. Brace, explode up. Good. Brace and up. Brace, drive it up. I think we got one more. Brace, drive it up. Awesome. And then 10 times on that step. Driving up. Get that full extension. We went all the way up every single time. Yes. Nice. All right. Woo! And then it's rest time. No big deal. We get to rest for a minute. Keep walking around. Get a sip of water. Oh, I know I need one. It's hot. Like I say, these surfer squats are a tricky one. They're sneaky, is actually what they are, because they really hit the hamstrings and the quads. A lot of times we think about when we're in this position, we're just hitting the quads, but these are really getting those hamstrings working too, just to let you know. So make sure you do some good stretching later in the day. Before bedtime is always a good time too. Hitting the quads, stretching the quads, stretching your hammies. 15 seconds, and we're going to go again with that band chest press. So get yourself set, getting that nice strong stance here. All right, shoulders down and back. Brace and press. Brace and press. Brace, press. Brace and press. Brace, press. Oh, I think one more. Brace and press. All right, and then medicine ball chest pass 10 times. Drive it right through the floor. Hard as you can get it to go. You put a dent in the floor. All right. And then we're going to move right into our rows. So grab your dumbbells and let's do it. Coming up with row time. Grab those dumbbells. So nice strong stance. Hinge your hips. Keep those hamstrings and glutes active. Neutral spine. So keep that natural spine. Brace and let's do it. And row. Brace. Pull. Brace. Pull. Brace. Pull. Brace. Pull. Do we have one more? Yeah, let's do it. Brace. Pull. All right. And speed row. Sorry, Jan, we kept on going there. Doing our speed rows. Okay. Nice strong stance. Shoulders down and back. And crank them out. 8, 9, 2, get your 10. Woo! Surfer squat time. You haven't missed any fun. Getting right back into it again with surfer squats. Let's do it. Alrighty. And nice, strong stance. Getting down here. So head up, chest up, grab on, brace, explode up. Like a rocket taking off. Brace, drive. Awesome. Brace, up. Brace, up. Uh-oh. Brace, and up. Awesome. And then we get into, that was explosive. I took off too fast. Shouldn't have been using my light band. 10 times. Driving up or just coming all the way up. If you want to get some air, just get that full leg driving down into your step. Get that out of the way. Whew. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. No big deal. We got so many bands. Come on down. Grab on. Brace. And explode up. And then we brace. Drive it up. Good. Brace. Explode up. Brace. Up. And one more time. Brace. Drive it up. And then let's switch. Same thing. Other side. Driving up. Full extension. 10 times. Fast as you can crank it out. Woo. And then let's. Oh, we get to take a breather. All right. 1 minute of rest. Yes. Ooh, keep everything moving. Keep walking around. Ooh, nice deep breathing. Get that hydration going. Okay. Whew. And we're going to go again here in about 40 seconds. I think we're at the halfway point, aren't we? Just done 2 sets. We got 2 more to go, it looks like. We get to do 2 more. Awesome. And then it's cardio time. All right. 28 seconds. How's everybody feeling? Ready to go. All right. 20 seconds. Warning, just to let you know. We got plenty of time to grab our bands and get ready for that next set. I think I'm going to move this over here. I feel like I'm too far away. Or too close. There we go. Let's walk it out. Get your nice strong stance. Shoulders down and back. All right, let's brace and press. Brace, press. Brace, press. Brace, press. Brace, press. I think that was 5. Hope that was 5. And then let's grab our medicine balls 10 times. All right, make it down the floor. Wake the neighbors. They should be up anyway. It's late. Drive that ball right through the floor. All right, and then let's switch gears. Let's work the backside. Gonna work some rows. Grab your dumbbells. Get yourself in position. Nice strong stance. Remember, we keep that neutral spine so we protect our low back. There we go. Hinge, hamstrings active, brace, and row. Brace, row. Brace, row. Brace, row. Brace, row. Awesome. And let's switch. Is that 5? I hope that was 5. And let's grab our pants. 4, 5, 6, something like that. Let's do it. Step it back. And same nice strong stance. Crank them out. Nice and fast. Woo! Working those lats. Working the back, one of those rhomboids. Yeah. All right. Grab that light, or grab your band. Heavy band, actually. And we're going to go back into those surfer squats. Working the surfer squats. All right. Explosive power is what we're looking for. Get yourself into this nice strong stance. All right, let's brace and let's do it. Drive it up. Good. Brace. Up. Brace. Up. Right through the heel and the ball of the foot. Brace. Up. And last one. Brace. Up. All right, and down, and let's do it. Explosive. Coming up nice and strong. Woo! Looking good. All right, and then we're going to come right back at it with the other side. Grab your bands again. Other side. Nice strong position. Brace, and let's do it. Drive it up, and then brace. Explode up, and brace. Explode. Do the ball of the foot and the heel. Brace. Do it. And one more time. Brace. Explode up, and right back to our step again. Cranking it out 10 times. Yeah. All right. Nicely done. Woo, breather time. All right. Get a little drink, a little sip of water, keep the hydration going. Woo, check that heart rate. I'm at the threshold. That's a good place to be. All right, nice deep breathing. We got one more round to do, and then we'll get into our cardio. So keep legs moving, keep your arms moving. And we will do one more set here in about 33 seconds. As we get ourselves ready to go again. Keep everything moving. And looking ahead here, see what we got there. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, grab your bands. Let's get set up here. We've got about 15 seconds, plenty of time to get into position. So we're nice, prepared, ready to go. Nice strong stance, split stance. Shoulders down and back. Looking ahead straight. All right, let's do it. Let's brace and press. Good. Brace, press. Nice and strong. Brace, press. Brace, press. Brace, press. And brace and press. All right. And one more time. Grab those medicine balls. And let's do it. Let's make the neighborhood rumble. Right through the floor. 10 times, exploding down. All right, nice. And switch gears. Let's do that row business. All right, grab your dumbbells. Getting set up again. So, feet shoulder width apart. Hinge those hips. Keep those hamstrings active. Brace your core and row. Brace, row. Brace, row. Brace, row. Brace, row. And do we get one more? Let's do one more. Brace, row. That could have been 6, but you know, it's a bonus. Do a little bonus one just for fun. Let's do a walk it back. Let's do 10 explosive rows now. Crank them out. Nice and fast. Burn it out. Woo, nice. All right. And time for the last sets here. Moving to the legs. Heavy duty stuff. Let's do those surfer squats. Get yourself ready to go. We have about 10 seconds. All right. Getting down in position. Head up, chest up. Grab on, brace, and let's do it. Explode up. Right through the ball of the foot and heel. Brace, explode. Brace, explode up. Brace, explode. There's one more. Let's do one more. Brace, explode up. All right. And 10 times now. Up off your step. Yes. Full extension every time. Burning through it fast as you can. And then we'll switch to the same thing now on the other side. Grab your band. Get yourself set up here. All right, grab it on. Head up, chest up. All right, and explode. Brace, do it. Up. All right, right through the heel and the ball of the foot. Brace, explode. Like a rocket. Brace, drive up. And brace, drive it up. One more time. Brace, and up. Awesome. And then let's switch back to our step. Come full extension. Driving up. 10 times. All right. Woo! Nicely done. Walk around. Whew, let's bring it down a little bit. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button to stop the clock. Woo, keep moving. I'll get this back here in just a moment. And where did you go? There we are. All right. So moving into our cardio. Let me get my step out of the way. I don't think we need a step. I should have looked to see if we need a step. I don't think we do. Plank, weight pass, squat to ab twist, inchworm to plank, up, down. Oh, yeah. All right. No problem. No big thing. All right. Actually, let's sub that one out there. Let's do this. We're going to start off with, in honor of Friday the 13th, we're going to run under some ladders. Actually, we're going to be on the ladder. Hopefully, no one will run under it. If they do, I'm sure they'll be okay. We're going to do some standing ladders. We'll do some plank weight pass. That's where we get into a plank and we move our weight side to side from that plank position. a squat to ab twist, and just an ab twist. And then, let's do a sledgehammer swing. Let's work that back a little bit more just for fun because we can. So we'll do some sledgehammer swings because it's just great cardio and great core work. Love it so much. So we're going to start, though, with some standing ladders. Or if you want to do mountain climbers, you can do mountain climbers. But our intensity level here is just going to be a jog because we've just did all the super explosive HIIT stuff. So let's just bring down that intensity a little bit. And let's do some standing ladders right here. Or if you want to, you can go into mountain climbers. If you'd rather mountain climb, standing ladder, whatever you feel like. All right. Climbing to the top of Mount Fitness here. Woo, on Friday. Right up to the top. All right. Nice big arm reach. And if you start to get a little tired, just bring your arms down because that is what really helps drive up the intensity of this exercise is that overhead reach. Let's switch. Plank weight pass. So grab a weight. Going to get down into a plank. And we're just going to pass that weight back and forth, side to side. Just like so. So keep that tailbone tucked. And if you put your feet closer together, you'll have more of a challenge for your core. But the trick here is to try to keep the back nice and flat. So keep the core active. Tuck your tailbone a little bit, passing that weight side to side. And we're getting ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, switch. Let's do it. Well, let's come on up. Squat to ab twist. Let's do it. Come into a squat, ab twist. Woo! There we go. So intensity is a jog. So just go at that kind of a tempo. We want that challenging to carry on a conversation. We just did all this explosive work that was basically a HIIT workout with that explosive style exercise we did. So now, next move with cardio is just bring the cardio down in intensity to a jog. All right, jog it off. Inchworm to plank up, down. Oh, let's do it. Walk it out into a plank. Coming down, up, walk it back. Flex those hamstrings, bring yourself all the way up. Walk it back. Down, walk it back. All right, all the way up nice and tall every time. Coming down, walk it back. We're using those hamstrings and glutes to bring yourself up. We can go out and back one more time. Take it back, bring it up. All right, we'll switch. And coming up next, what is it? Oh, standing ladders again. Let's do it, standing ladders. Standing ladder time. Here we go. All right. I think I'm going to leave my feet kind of on the ground for this one. So I'm not bouncing so much. I'm not supposed to really run too much quite yet. Not there yet. So I'll just kind of move my hips and reach high. All right, 10 more seconds as we work our standing ladders. And then we're going to switch gears. I think it's going to go into that plank. Yes, plank time, isn't it? Plank, weight move back and forth. Yes, back and forth. Nice, strong plank, keeping the core active as we move that weight side to side, back and forth. You got it. Keep that glutes active. Keep the core active. Tuck your tailbone a little bit. Keep that strong plank. Trying to keep a flat level back with the hips down. Head relaxed, neutral. All right, let's come on up. Woo! And ab twist. Let's just switch this one into just an ab twist. Standing ab twist. Get the crunch in there, though. Side to side. Work that ab twist. Working the core. There we go. Nice. On Friday. Cranking it out. So still keeping the intensity. Add a jog as we go about it. Getting ready to switch here in about 5 seconds. And let's go into a sledgehammer swing. Let's switch it up. Yeah, grab your sledgehammers and let's do it. Whoops. Sledgehammer swing time. Swing away. All right. Swing it like you mean it. Swing in a jog. You're a relaxed sledgehammer swing today. All right. And let's spin around. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Just keep swinging. No big deal. Nice and easy. Trying to keep the arms right off the midline, right off the sternum as you twist 180 degrees. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. All right. And back to standing ladders already. What happened there? Standing ladder time again. That was fast. That was really fast. We did a lot of standing ladders around here. Actually, let's do some jacks. We've done a lot of ladders. Let's do some jacks. Let's mix it up. Do L's if you want to. Free for all. Actually, how about that? Next one, if you want to, I'll tell you what I have on store here. But you have about 12 seconds to figure out whatever you want to do. So anything you want to do in the next round, it's your round. All right, I've got the plank weight move, but however you want to do it. Plank weight toss, weight pass. But if you want to do something else, go right ahead. Oh, you know what would have been really good? Would have been a thread the needle. Let's do thread the needles next time. Back and forth. Passing that weight. Keep that core active. Tuck in your tailbone. Yeah, I've got about 10 more seconds. And keep on passing it. Back and forth. All right, let's come on up. And let's do some skaters. Let's do some skaters. Side to side skaters. Back and forth. Working your skaters. And I'm going to do little itty bitty baby skaters because that's all I can do right now. I'll do baby skates. Not really getting those blades off the ice. That's a little bit scary. All right, 15 more seconds here with the skaters. Nice and light. Still being ninja-like when you do this skater move. See how light you can be. So it's easy on the joints as you move that side to side. All right, 3 more seconds. All right, and we're going to switch. And let's come down to a plank thread the needle. Let's do that. Plank thread the needle. So reaching under, coming out, coming down, and the reach under the other side, up and out. Just alternating side to side. Plank thread the needle. Getting some nice rotational work in there. All the way up and out. Awesome. Taking it out. 8 more seconds here as we work our plank thread the needle up and out. All right, let's come on up. And one more time. Back to standing ladders. Let's do it. Back to some standing ladders. Let's do it right here. Climb those ladders. Working it. This is the last round, I think. Yes, it is. Last round. Last round, kids. We got just 4 more moves. 2 more minutes. Actually, less than 2 minutes now. Just keeping it at a jog, keeping that intensity, jog intensity, so that challenging to carry on a conversation, not difficult. Back it off if you're getting into that, because we already did that impossible to carry on a conversation with that explosive business we did. Let's take a quick rest. And plank weight pass again. Let's do some ab twists. We're going to switch it up here. We've done a lot of plank thing here today. Let's just switch it here. We'll do a little bit of standing ab twist. All right. Here we go. And next move, I'll just tell you right now, we're going to do a side shuffle with a reach is what we're going to do. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a moment. After we get a little bit more of this business in. All right. So here we go. Side shuffle. So we're going to shuffle off to the side, reach down, shuffle as far as you've got. If you don't have a lot of room, just take a couple steps and down and down. So if you've got a whole lot of room, you can just keep on going. If you just got a little bit of room, work that little bit of room. Coming down, reach, reach. All right, feet pointed straight ahead. Nice and light on your feet. Reach, back and forth. Looking good. And switch. All right, last move. What's it going to be? All right, actually, you know what? Let's drop down on the floor. We're going to do some cobras. Last move is going to be a cobra. Come all the way down into a floor cobra. So all the way down, flex your glutes and lift and ease it right back down again. Flex, lift, heads looking just about down, straight down or about 6 inches in front. Drop down, relax, flex your glutes, lift. Keep those glutes active the whole time. And down, flex your glutes, lift externally rotating so the thumbs are up at the ceiling. And down. And flex and lift. And come right back down again. And flex and lift, and down, and one more time. Flex, lift, hold it right here, and down. All right. And then let's ease on up. Woo! And it's cool down time all of a sudden. Yes. Let's cool it down. Grab a drink of water, and we will cool this thing right down. All right. And when you're ready, oops, you can just join me here with a nice easy arm swings, easy leg movement. And we'll just slow it down. All right. Nice and easy peasy. Move it side to side. There we go. Nice. And let's get that little pause in there. Little pause. A little pause. Nice. So it's just like training the way we train in our nervous system. When we lift that really, really heavy weight for 5 reps, we're trying to recruit as much muscle fiber as possible with that explosive 5 reps. And then once you've turned on all that muscle fiber, then you use all of that fiber to do the really light movement. And if you do just the light movement, your body's going to be like, hey, I don't need to use all those muscles to move this light weight. So you only use a little bit of muscle fiber. So when we do this explosive power work, we're exciting all the nerves, getting as much muscle tissue involved as possible. Then we take all of those flexed, pumped up, crazy Hulk-like muscles we just turned on and do the light move. And that's how we develop that power and explosive power, recruiting as much as possible. That helps with our, not just, athletic performance, obviously, but just daily life type stuff. And that's where this little pause type business is just kind of getting used to slowing your body down. So let's really slow it down. Let's plant our feet, grow some deep roots. Woo, yes. And just move a bit in that Friday energy. Yes. Friday energy is so good. It's free and it's groovy and awesome. Just enjoy it. Bask in it. Yes. All right. And whip it up maybe. Maybe make a nice energy ball. All right. And take that big energy ball. Do whatever you want to do with it. I might just release mine out there. Let it come down somewhere. Shine some energy down on somebody. Step it back. Plant that rear foot so you get a nice stretch in your calf and reach high. And then keep reaching. And then reach a little bit more. Get full extension. Pressing that calf in so we're getting a nice stretch in your calf. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Press your calf down. And a nice big reach. And we reach. And then reach a little bit more. Full extension. All right. And then let's go back into a big Y and sink down as far as you're comfortable into this lunge so we get a nice stretch in the hip flexor. Squeeze between your shoulder blades, reaching behind you. Kind of stretch things out and strengthening those muscles of the upper back. That's why we do this one. Stretch the back, strengthen those upper shoulders and those muscles, traps, all that business up high on your back. Let's switch and do the same thing on the other side. Step it back, sink it down, reach it back. And nice isometric hold, holding it right here. All righty. And come on up, and then let's just ease down. Ease it down, ease it down. Feel a stretch in those hamstrings. Holding it right here. And lift your head so your eyes are looking about 4 feet in front of your toes. And slowly bring yourself back up. Palms up, step it back. And let's twist around as far as you can. As far as you're comfortable. All right, and then let's do the same thing on the other side. Palms up, step it back. Twist it around. All the way around. All right, then come on up. And let's grab onto one of your feet. Gentle pull. Ooh, easy pull. And if you want, you can flex your glute. We'll get a little bit more stretch here in the hip flexor. As that glute flexes, it'll help the hip flexor release a little bit more. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Come on up, gentle pull, easy pull. All right, awesome. And then let's drop on down to the floor, and we're going to work stretch out those quads a little, or squats. We're going to stretch out the hamstrings and our hips a little bit more. So one leg up the ceiling, grab on right below your knee, gently pull it in, flex your toe down towards your shin. Feeling a nice stretch, and roll your ankle around, let it move. Keep it free and easy. All right, and then let's do this. Drop your lower leg down, kick it out to the outside, and then come up and over the outside. See if you have any tightness on the outside of your hamstring. And play around with your ankle flexion. Roll your ankle. Just working on that mobility. Need it everywhere. Alrighty, and then let's drop that leg down. Let's switch sides. Oh, Shadow! Nice to see you. Leg up, gentle pull. Flex your toe towards your shin. Feel a nice stretch. And then roll your ankle around. All right, let's drop your lower leg, kick the heel to the outside, and let's see how we're doing on this side today. Ooh, a little bit tighter on this side, you never know. And flex your foot if you like to, or just roll your ankle, however you want to do it. All right, now let's get those hips a little bit. Let's go opposite ankle, opposite knee, and just gently pull it in. If you need a little bit more tension, you can press out on your knee that's coming across your body. Holding it there, get a nice stretch. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Gently pull it in. One side may be tighter than the other, you never know until you get in there. Gentle pull. All right, and let's ease it on up here. You need to stretch out those inner thighs because, again, those surfer squats, they kind of really hit everything. They really hit those inner thighs too. So roll your hands back so your fingers are behind you. Roll your shoulders back. Press your knees down as far as you can. Then let your head drop back. Let your mouth drop open. And when your head can't go back anymore, just close your jaw and want to get a nice stretch in those neck muscles. Alrighty, and if you've got your stability ball handy, whoa, come here, you. Let's stretch those pecs out real quick after all those chest presses we did. Sorry, I should have given you all a head that's up about this one. But after all that pressing work, we need to stretch those pecs out. So, gonna ease on down here, keep the ball in nice and close, right next to you. We're just gonna roll it off to the side, look the other direction. Oh, and just ease into it, and boy, you might just press it out like I did and find that that's about all I need to even do. I don't even need to move it around. But you can play around with that if you're not really feeling the stretch. Roll the ball slightly forward, out a little bit more, just move it around. Want to get a nice stretch, get those pecs stretched out. That'll help us stand up taller, bring the shoulders back. And we get more oxygen, which is always a good thing if we can get ourselves up nice and tall with those shoulders back. And get more breath support if you're a singer by doing that. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And coming in nice and close here, we just roll the ball out, look the other direction. Ooh, tight on both sides. All right, feel a nice stretch. Alrighty, and from here, let's just come on down and ease back into child's pose. Just press your hand palms into the floor and just gently pull back, and we'll get a nice stretch in the lats. After all that pulling work we did, let's just get everything loose and ready for the weekend. Alrighty, and then let's come on up. Whew, not too fast. If we don't see any stars, let's reach on up and let's just do it. Let's just exhale down. Nice deep breath in. Oh yeah, Friday energy. Let's get some more of that. Exhaling down, breathing in all sorts of good positive energy. Oh, feels so good. Let's do one more. Exhale down, nice deep breath in. Good energy to last you all day. Woo! And Friday workout done.